Now, Mr. Jackson Posey, do you have any opinions? I'm not sure if you're aware of this man's existence or who he is. Do you know Jackson Posey, Jackson Posey?
He's that really hot guy, right?
Yes, that's what you're thinking. So opinions on he's going to be running a little show this Wednesday. Do you think he's ready to handle it? Do you think he's going to break down on stage? Do you think he's worthy of this title?
Definitely all three. Definitely going to break down. Definitely still worthy of the title.
Okay.
Whatever happens, it's probably going to be very strange.
Jackson Posey, you heard it here first from my man, Jackson Posey. This is episode number 9 of Infiltrating the Church. We're here at Crossbridge Community Church today. We're going to be seeing how they treat their first-time guests. Hi, I'm a first-time guest here.
Welcome to Ablaze.
I heard this was the friendliest church on earth, but I've actually gotten some Yelp reviews saying that this church sucks.
We are so glad you're here.
This is a really affirming church.
That's the door. See you next week.
I see you have a Spurs jersey on. How do you feel about DeJounte Murray getting traded to the Hawks?
He got traded to the Hawks?
He got traded to the Hawks, and you did not know this.
No.
We lost Lonnie Walker the fourth.
That sucks.
Are you an actual Spurs fan?
I am.
All right, we got Brian McCleary here, worship leader. What are your thoughts on this recent Jackson comment? He actually said that he does not like your worship music. He said it's quote-unquote bad.
Yeah, my worship music, that's such a weird thing to say, my worship music. It's not for everybody. There are things I don't like about Jackson as well. There's been some times when he does weird things, and I am not my music. I try to tell him.
He's actually gone on to say further recently that he doesn't like you as a person.
Well, I would say there's been times when I had to pray about this. I can't stand people whose names start with J. And not you. I meant what I meant to say was Jac.
So you're saying you're also not a fan of your pianist, Jack, right?
Jack's not with us anymore. Jack is with us. He's still alive. We love Jack. Let me backpedal.
Okay.
Let me backpedal. Jackson really is the name that I can't handle most of the time.
You've heard it here first, folks. Drew F. What are your opinions on penal substitutionary atonement and how they relate to the debate between Calvinism and Arminianism?
America.
We have a wild Andrew. Come on. Shh, be quiet. How many slices of pizza have you eaten and how many will you eat?
I can eat like 2 boxes, 4 things of Dr. Pepper, 4 things of Reese's.
That's pretty good.
Here today we have Jackson Posey's wonderful father. First off, what do you think about Jackson having the entire youth congregation in the palm of his hand this Wednesday?
You know what? It's what we always expected. As a young child, he would practice with his dolls, and he would talk about, one day, I will have the youth in the palm of my hand. And here he is living out a childhood dream to the best of not only his abilities, but what the Lord has given him.
What does Stennett mean to you, as opposed to a much lesser name, as Brian stated earlier, as Jackson?
Stennett is a name of great renown, and if you look into your American history, what you'll find is from the Revolutionary War to the Civil War, there have been great Stennetts throughout time. And so Stennett Jackson is just the next great Stennett in a long line of Stennetts.
Here, Jackson, he made some recent comments earlier, and I quote, I am much more of a mama's boy. Thoughts?
Agreed and ditto.
Today with renowned producer Kyle Marshall. Jackson, on the other hand, he said that, quote, when Kyle is the producer, it sucks.
He doesn't really come to this service very often, so I don't know if he knows what he's talking about.
So you're saying that basically Jackson is very ignorant?
Definitely. Jackson and ignorance is like in the same plane.
There you have it, folks. Jackson equals ignorant.
Do you know a man named Jackson Posey?
No.
Here we have Jackson Posey's brother. Now, what do you think about Jackson kind of running the whole show on Wednesday night?
I think it's kind of scary because he talks a lot.
He has made some comments recently that I just wanted to bring to your attention. What do you think about Jackson saying he wishes he had a sister?
I think that's very interesting, and I think he's wrong.
What I'm getting from you is that you're saying you're better than Jackson as well, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You heard it here first. Here we are today with Jackson Posey's mother. What are your thoughts on Jackson having the entire youth congregation in the palm of his hand this Wednesday?
They should be very concerned.
Jackson's going to a very prestigious college, but he made some comments recently. I quote, I'm so happy to be leaving this prison of a home. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, he's not leaving now.
Jackson?
Withdrawing the check from Baylor.
She is taking the funding away. This is not going to be happening anymore. Jackson, I know you're on stage right now. Hope you don't feel good.
Interesting.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Breaking news.
Just in from Syria. What are your thoughts on the recent socioeconomic conditions of the proxy war occurring in Syria and the displaced millions of inhabitants?
That's cool.
Hello, guys. Back in the Australian wilderness. Even though there's no gorillas in Australia, we seem to have found one over there. It's very, very wild, very dangerous. I have to approach it quietly. We found him. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it is.
Mr. Gorilla, what are you doing in Australia, mate? Not supposed to be here. Are those all your thoughts? Okay, then. What a miraculous beast we have here. It seems to be able to...
We've got a wild fagula in the crowd. These specimens are very, very quiet at night. But if you bring in a family member, they tend to get a little more rowdy. Now, any thoughts on Battlefront 2? No thought. What is your favorite video game and why?
There has to be Star Wars Battlefront.
This is just a demonstration here. So I'm gonna pretend I'm Darth Vader. I'm choking enemy. What are you gonna do with Phasma? That's how you do it, folks. Darth Vader chokes, Captain Phasma smokes. We have a very, very known superhero here at the church. He is a comedian, a theologian, a future pastor, preacher. Jackson Posey, are you aware of him?
Yeah, maybe.
Now here we have a top secret media room that runs the entire Crossbridge network. Now, unbeknownst to these two gentlemen right here, if you were to come back here and press this button, the entire Crossbridge foundation would be ruptured. So do not touch this button.
What are your thoughts on Jackson Posey?
Who?
Stennet Jackson Posey.
I have no idea who he is.
Looks like we got some hoopers going on over here. Who is the best two hoopers here right now? Okay. Tuck, he's in for the layup. Fade away, air ball! Mess, he was talking mess. Whoa, double dribble. It doesn't matter, I don't care. Exposed, we're out of here.
Kid with glasses, really, really tall, wears hats all the time, has a beard, like a full beard.
Panda Mason Klein here. Look at these beautiful glasses and this fantastic hat. That is a genuine hat. Yeah. And wait, can we get up close on the glasses here? They are America themed. America themed.
Really cool mustache. You don't know who that is? I can show you a picture of him.
Sure.
No.
I don't know.
It seems you got a little line dancing group lined up over here. Let's go check it out, guys. I don't know the dance, but this will work, right? Okay. That's enough. That's enough for the camera. I know y'all. Can you tell me your age?
20.
And what age did you get married at?
19. 19.
Whoa. Marriage.
Marriage.
How do you feel marrying a teenager?
No comment.
I was 19.
What? Here we got the lead pastor of this church right here. Now I just have a quick question for you. What are your thoughts on Jackson Posey this Wednesday night having the entire youth congregation in the palm of his hand?
If I had a spiritual father, it would be Jackson Posey. Jackson led me to the Lord as a teenager. It just changed everything in my life. I was at a youth camp when Jackson was my counselor, and he led me to Jesus one night.
Now, just one more comment we have to note on here. Jackson said that he was actually looking to take your position very soon. How do you feel about this?
Oh, not a chance, man. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take him down. Oh, wait, no. He's my spiritual father, but I'm still going to take him down.
You heard it here, Jackson. Do not try to take his job or you will be taken down.
Yes.